Hello everyone, welcome back to our second session of today's online class. So today in the second session, we are going to continue our grammar lesson altogether. Okay everyone, so teacher hope you all are ready as well for your online class in the second session. So we're going to cover possessive adjective, possessive noun as well as the demonstrative pronoun. Okay everyone. And before we start our lesson today, so let us review a bit what we actually learned in the previous video. So regarding our grammar lesson, we learned about subject pronoun, right? So we have 7 subject pronoun, have I, you, we, they, he, she, it. And teacher also explained you what is a pronoun, why do we use it, right? Everyone, teacher hope you still remember what we learned and try to practice the exercises as much as possible in order to understand about subject pronoun clearly. So today, like I mentioned earlier, we are going to have a look at possessive adjective, possessive noun, as well as demonstrative pronouns. Okay everyone, so first of all we start with possessive adjective. Okay, alright, so do you know what is possessive adjective everyone and why do we use it? Yeah, so possessive adjective, we use it in order to describe who owns or possesses something. Okay everyone, like something that belongs to you, right? To show that you belong to a particular thing or not. So again, for possessive adjective, okay, we used to express owns or possesses something. Okay, and we have the possessive adjective here. We have my, your, our, their, his, her, and its. Okay, so we have subject pronoun before. We have I, you, we, they, he, she, it. So I, when we change to possessive adjective, it's become my, while you, it becomes your, we, it's become our, they become their. Okay, he become his, she become hers, and it become its. And normally, you also need to know that for possessive adjective, they are always located before the noun they refer to. Okay, for example, my car. You see, so my is a possessive adjective and car is a noun. So possessive adjective, are always located in front of the noun they refer to, and its function as a determiner, okay, in front of a noun. Okay everyone, so have a look at these examples together. My sister is always tired. So we have my and we have sister, here is the noun. So my here is the possessive adjective. Okay everyone, okay, so my sister, so it means your sister, like my bag. So that bag belongs to you. Alright, so my bag, okay, my marker. See, so I use my, alright, as a possessive adjective in order to express ownership as well as the possession. So for example here, his car, you see, his car. So his here is a possessive adjective and it functions as a determiner, okay, in front of a noun which is car. So this car belongs to him. Okay, so they use the possessive adjective in order to express, okay, possesses or owns something. All right everyone, I hope you understand. So again, we have 7 possessive adjectives here. You need to remember. Okay, so we also learned before subject pronoun. So when we change to possessive adjectives, you can look at what I wrote, okay, on the whiteboard here. All right, if we have a look at another point of today's lesson, you can also look at your book altogether, everyone, on page 9. Okay, so you can see here, all right, okay, Holly's apostrophe and s, Andy with apostrophe and s, the dogs with apostrophe and s. So today we are going to learn, okay, about possessive noun as well. Alright, so when we talk about possessive, we're trying to, indicate the ownership or possession. And when we talk about possessive noun, a possessive noun is a noun that shows ownership of something, everyone. And you need to know that they are commonly created with the addition of an apostrophe and s at the end of a noun. For example, Brian's apostrophe and s, car is cheap. So we use apostrophe and s here in order to indicate that this car, okay, the car here belongs to Brian. Okay, so Brian's, okay, apostrophe and s here, okay, is the possessive noun. All right, so Brian is noun and then we put apostrophe and s, we call it possessive noun because it's trying to show you, about ownership of something. So again, possessive noun is a noun that show ownership of something. You see? So brands apostrophe and s, okay, is the possessive noun. And we have the cities. The cities apostrophe and s, streets are big. The cities, street. You see? And we have Thida's house. So Thida with apostrophe and s, we call possessive noun. Okay, this is a noun that show the ownership. So it means that the house here belongs to Thida. Okay, everyone. So this is the possessive noun. Understand? Alright, so that's it for possessive noun. And the last point that we are going to learn today is demonstrative pronouns. I think most of you are familiar with demonstrative pronouns, right? When we talk about demonstrative, we use it in order to show, to point out, that something that is near or far from you. Okay, so what is demonstrative pronouns? So a demonstrative pronouns points out a particular place, person, or thing. Okay, so we use it in order to demonstrate, in order to point out a particular things or person, or can be place. Alright, so for demonstrative pronouns that you need to know, you can also look at your book, everyone. So here are the demonstrative pronouns. We have these, we have these, that, and those. Okay, everyone, again, we have these, that, and those. Alright, and you also need to know that for demonstrative pronoun, these and these point out nouns that are near the person speaking, or that are near the speaker. Okay, the speaker who is speaking and trying to point out the things, place, or can be a person. And we have that and those, okay, point out things that are far from the person speaking or far from the speaker. Okay, again, these and these, okay, point out nouns that are near the person speaking. For example, this is my marker, so it is near, okay, to me. So it means it's not far from me, right? It is here. All right, so this is my marker. So I use this, okay, to point out, okay, something or noun which is marker that is near me. All right, so I use this, or I can use these, okay, in order to point out some things that is, okay, near me as well. It's plural. For example, these are my markers. So it's also, we also use these in order to point out, okay, something or noun that are near, okay, the speaker. Okay, so it's near me, right? So they are near me, so I use these. In Khmer, these we can translate ni, while these we can translate in Khmer as tiang nis. Okay, everyone. And that and those point out things that are far from the person speaking or that are far from the speaker. For example, that is my chair. Another one, those are my chairs. So they are far away from me, right? Okay, so I use these and those to point out things that are far from, okay, the speaker. Okay, everyone. And you need to remember these and that are singular, while these and those are plural, like I mentioned. If you want to point out something that is near and is singular, you just use this here. This is a marker. And if you want to talk about plural, you use these. These are my marker. And again, these and these point out nouns that are near the speaker, while that and those point out something that, okay, are far from the speaker. Okay, like, and these, okay, and that and these are singular, while and those are plural. Okay, you can look at the example here in order to understand more, like this is my book, you see. So these here used to point out the noun that is near the speaker, while those are her pens here. Okay, we use those in order to point out something that are far from the speaker, and it is plural. Okay, while that, okay, is what we use that. Okay, for example, that is my bag. Okay, we use that here in order to, very good, now to point out something that is far from the speaker, and that is the singular. See, you use it, that is my bag. While these, okay, we use in order to point out that near the person speaking or the speaker, we use these. And it is plural. Okay, so these are his parents. You see? Alright, so thank you everyone. That's it for today's class. And I believe that you can understand some part of what I explained you lately. So today we learned about possessive adjective, possessive noun, as well as demonstrative pronouns. I hope you can practice more exercises in order to understand about this grammar point altogether. And thank you so much for your paying attention. And don't forget to review your lesson, alright? Alright, so goodbye everyone. Please have a nice weekend altogether and take care of yourself. And see you once again on Monday next week. Bye bye.